Hello and welcome everybody. Another edition of the UNCW Court Report right here on the Seahawk Digital Network alongside Amy Bambanek. I'm Mike Vaccaro as we're talking about the Seahawk volleyball squad. Coach, a couple of tough setbacks for you guys this past weekend. Come back home. Unfortunately, it wasn't the results that you wanted, but some tight games there, some tight matches as well. But overall, your takeaway from this past weekend playing in Trask?
I thought a lot of the sets against Towson and Delaware were very close, and they were also within our grasp. I think there were just really small details, just maybe some miscommunications, probably too many missed serves against Delaware. There's really no one thing that I can really pinpoint the losses on. There's a lot of small things that we've got to get back into the gym and work on, and that's exactly what we did yesterday.
Let's talk about the first match against Towson Friday night. It was a sweep, but two of those sets were very close as well. So you're right there, right in it. Unfortunately, just the second time all season long as well that you guys were swept.
Yeah, I think there was maybe 18 tied scores in the first set against Towson, and in that third set, we also had at least a 3 or 4 point lead at some point that just kind of slipped away from us. So we certainly had our chances. Towson played a really solid match all around. We just weren't able to put our blockers in a good position to slow down their hitters, and offensively, they just really had an all-star night, and those aren't the nights that you want to catch opponents on. But first and foremost, we've got to make sure that we're doing the work on our side to slow down our opponents and to offensively get in a good rhythm early on in the match.
Once again, it was Nicole Lott, your leader, team high 10 kills, which is a little bit below, I think, what she normally does, but still, what was her impact in this game?
She's always going to provide, energy for the team, and she's just going to go out there and do her job. And as an outside hitter, you have a lot of jobs to do. It's defense. Being a left side blocker is difficult because you're focusing on the middles and the right sides. So there's a lot of skill development within that outside hitter position. And I know she, always goes out to just work her hardest in every match.
Well, that game or that match led to Sunday's match again in Trask Coliseum in Delaware, losing that one 3-1. Again, some tight sets within that as well. So you're right there as well. Is that kind of the positive side of it, to know that you're right there and 3-1 could have been you guys winning it 3-1?
We are right there, and I also have to kind of reflect that we are somewhat of a young team. We have 11 freshmen and sophomores, so we've got a pretty young team. Even though we've got some great leadership in our junior and senior class and some good experience in our junior and senior class, I think you're going to go through the season kind of taking your lumps every once in a while because of the youth. But we're still learning, and the girls were super focused in yesterday's practice and trying to make some changes that we saw on video and to really just sharpen their skills and be more consistent with the jobs that are their responsibility on the court. And that'll be our continued focus this week.
I know last time earlier we talked about after a setback, you guys spending a lot of time in that film session. You doing that a little bit more in those setbacks to try to see what you can tweak and what you can improve upon moving forward?
Yeah, well, Monday was a day off for us, but we had a lot of girls that just wanted to volunteer their time and come in and watch video, which is great. And our players have the ability to log on whenever they want to watch video, which is fantastic. And they can just do that on their own time or ask coaches to help them, review that video with them. And that's something new that we've really just gotten into probably the past 2 years with helping our players visually see what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. But overall, it was a learning weekend for us. I think the girls were ready to get back into the gym and start working, towards a better outcome. And I think they're going to be excited to, give it another shot.
Well, you have that shot up north, the northern swing here, going to Hofstra and Northeastern on Sunday. Two teams you split with here at home. You beat Hofstra, you lost to Northeastern. Your thoughts going up against them for a second time now? Well,
we'll have our work cut out for us because we're traveling to them. They're going to be on their home court, and even though we beat Hofstra the first time, they're going to put up a good game plan. Their players are going to be out for some revenge, and we've just got to keep our composure, play steady, and make sure that the things that we can control on our side are controlled really, really well. And against Northeastern, they've just playing collectively, they've been playing really strong. They've got multiple hitters that can put away a ball. They've got great defense, and they just have smart shots as far as where they place the ball on tips and rolls and tools and things like that. So it's two totally different type of teams that we're going to have to prepare for, which can sometimes be a little bit difficult. But it's part of the game and part of scouting our opponents and what we want our girls to try to adjust from team to team to team to play their best.
Well, right now, 14-8. You're 4-6 in the conference, in 6th place right now. So you're in that top 6, trying to make it to the conference tournament, which you're hosting as well. Do you talk about that at all to your girls at this point?
We do, and that's just pressure that they're going to have to handle. I feel like anytime in life you're going to have some big goals to try to attain, and there's going to be some obstacles in your way, and it shouldn't be pressure that makes them play any worse or better. It's just something to fight for, and that's okay to have something to fight for. Overall. I think that we're still in a great position. It may not be the position that we had thought we were going to be in at the beginning of the season, but there's still so much we can accomplish with 6 conference matches left in the season. So obviously we want to be able to secure a bid. That's going to be first and foremost what we're focused on, and then after that, hoping that we get the best seed that we possibly can. But certainly we got to take it game by game. We really can't think ahead or down the road. We've got to take care of business this weekend up north.
All right, try and do that again Friday against Hofstra on the road, and then Sunday at Northeastern as well. Coach, best of luck in those matches.
Thank you.
For Amy Bambanek, I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us. Another edition of the UNCW Court Report right here on the Seahawk Digital Network.